We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
That's right.
That just kills me every time I see that.
I know. The one that started it all.
Yes, the original Idiot family member. Yeah, for those you don't remember,
that's right.
She was the ringleader. She was
the ringleader, the idiot mama.
Started the Idiot family. Yeah, it was her.
Yeah, that was her.
Yes. Well, welcome everyone. I'm glad to be here with you all today. Coming up on fireworks. So we're going to talk about 4th of July and fireworks, and we're going to show you some mishaps. And Commander and I found out there's a debate going on about fireworks. We're going to get to that later on.
We're going to get to that one there. Yeah, we kind of talked about that before we went on the air.
It's the dumbest debate I ever in my life. And so we're going to show some firework mishaps and talk about some injuries.
Not even worth the debate.
Yes. Yeah. But first, we have a missing persons. Y'all know how we do it. I got to tell you, I'm going to show you what I got, but we ain't got much. I mean, you're going to get a picture and a name. It's about what you're going to get, because she's missing from Cameron, Missouri, and I've never heard of her, and I don't know if you guys have or not, but here we go. Patricia O'Leary. Date of last contact was December 1st of 2024. Now, this is all we have, guys. Over. That's it. It's the picture you got right there. Age 60. She's a white female, gray hair, which, like you said, Commander, that describes every older female on the planet. Okay. Brown eyes, the most common eye color on the planet.
Yeah.
5'3", 125 pounds. Missing from Cameron, Missouri. Here's a description. Patricia was last known to reside in Ava, Missouri. That's it, guys. If you have any information regarding Patricia O'Leary's whereabouts, please contact the Cameron Police Department at 816-632-6521. Wow, that number was haunting me. 816-632-6521. Or you can contact the Missouri State Highway Patrol Missing Persons Clearinghouse. What are they? Sweepstakes Clearinghouse, right?
Sweepstakes what?
What the hell?
By the dozen?
Yeah, what the hell? Their number's 573-526-6178. Persons Clearinghouse. What the hell? Wow.
Come on, we're trying to get these things wrapped up here.
Yeah. We're trying to hurry up and give us some information. Yeah. Free lollipop and Tootsie Rolls. You can tell us information. What the hell is this? Buy one, get one free. Email missing persons at mshp.dps.mo.gov. Unclassified public awareness bulletin. Wow. One more time, guys. I'm going to try to make her picture big. Let me see. No, that's what I thought. All right. If you have any information, please contact the Cameron at your own, I guess, whatever. They got a clearinghouse. Missouri's got a clearinghouse of. Oh, man. That didn't even sound good.
Yeah, that sounds wrong.
Yeah. You keep messing up, we're going to put you in the clearinghouse. Find you a home now. What the kind of bullshit. Welcome, BJ. First out of the gate today. Thank you for joining us. Oh, look here. Old buddy Dean. Hey, fellas. How you doing, brother? Good to see you again.
Yes.
BJ said it would be nice if someone on Vagrant sleeping at the park every night would speak up if they knew her. Everyone of them has phones. I take it she must have been homeless and other people knew her.
Well,
if you can't count on a homeless person, who can you count on?
That's right.
What in the world's wrong? Okay, there you go. Well, I guess we ended that on apparel. That turned out quite an ordeal there.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting on.
Maybe that clearinghouse is where they publish all the missing information.
I guess.
I don't know.
Maybe I should have worded that a little different. I guess. I mean,
I would think so.
Sometimes you can't pick stupid. All right, guys. Well, as y'all know, we had a reading of the script last week. The movie is going forward. Roy's got to get everything lined out. We had 11 people on there reading the script. There's like 14 actors, I think, main actors, and there's a bunch of extras in the movie. But it is coming. It is in progress. It is happening. So no, they didn't. It is coming. I'm going to be a part of that movie. Can't wait. I'm excited to do that. Also, right here at the Outlaw Cigar Brewery, we got birthday bash for Reality Becomes Saturday, July 26, 2025. Outlaw Cigar Brewery, 309 East 10th Avenue, North Kansas City, Missouri, 64116. Also celebrating Matt. He's one of the members. His sobriety for 25 years.
Yeah.
And they are advertising this show now, so this show is going to be huge because I see it all over Facebook. I see it all over the website of this particular place. 10 years Reality Becomes has been a band, and they played a 4 or 5 Warrior Fest. Outstanding band. They got Drake. They're going to accompany him. United USA, Yellowbird, and of course the boys themselves. Reality Becomes. What's your boy? Comedian Richie King says right there. It's in print.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kick it off.
Right there.
I'm kicking it off this 6th annual birthday bash. I'm kicking it off at 6:30 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Come on out and I'll make you laugh. We're going to have a good time. We're working on some new stuff. Got a brand new joke I wrote. I'm going to give it to you right now. Do you know Charlie Sheen has a new line of cologne out? A whole new line of cologne out. Yeah. It's called Winning. The critics say it smells like glitter, prostitutes, shame, and disease. Limited, 2 bottles per person. Another news, P. Diddy, all those charges they had on him, he beat all of them except the traveling for prostitutes. He had 2 counts of traveling over state lines for prostitutes or something like that anyway. So he's got, and bail was denied, so he's still locked up, but he's not going to get near the time they thought. And so you can celebrate and laugh, whatever you want to do about that. But and then that gentleman who killed those 4 college students with a K-bar knife pled guilty because they were going after death penalty for him. He had no other choice. The evidence is rock solid. So his ass sentencing in the middle of this month. Right now, they say the least he can get is 4 consecutive life terms with no ever possibility of parole or appeals. I mean, I don't know what he's going to appeal. They're dead. He did it. So, so I'm glad that case over. I mean, I really wish he'd got a death penalty. And, if people start getting punished more around for things they do, it'd be less of that shit happening.
Be less of it happening. That's right.
And these are innocent college students. No, they were just having a good time. This guy broke into their house for no reason. He didn't have to say why he did it, which I think is crazy. They should have made him say why he did it. It doesn't matter. Dead's dead, I guess. But anyway, he's an asshole, and he deserves everything he gets. And which brings up another debate. Are they going to ban? Okay. Are they going to ban the K-bar knife? It was in a mass killing. 4 people was more than 3 is a mass killing. There were 4.
Don't know.
You know what? I don't care. I own a K-bar. Not.
I've got a K-bar.
So they can. They can eat my shorts. So anyway, but Sheila Renee, she's in the other room with the grandbaby. She's listening now. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Appreciate that. BJ says, wrong one. There you go. Hollywood is celebrating Diddy's verdict for long last of names will remain secret. Long list of names will remain secret. Yeah, they had enough come out. Listen, he's a selfish son of a bitch. You see how baby oil? They showed the crates of baby oil he had today. Like nobody else can buy any baby oil. He's got to buy it all.
Yeah, you got to have it all.
If I see him in Dollar General, I'm whipping his ass. I know he's taking all the damn baby oil.
Put that back. You don't need that.
You need that much baby oil. You need a job. You need something productive. That's what you need to do. Make your own baby oil. I'm sure there's a formula out there online. You can Google it. Oh, boy, that's all wrong.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
All right, we're going to get into some of our we want to thank our sponsors real quick. Kelly's Fireworks. Y'all heard me mention this is the last day for Kelly's for our membership here to be the spokesman for them. So today is our last day. So we're going to show you some pictures of them. This is inside the Cameron shop or the Cameron location. Okay. Here's where you come in the door. You go down there and they got video. You can see the TVs monitors on there. Mm-hmm. They show all the fireworks they got that they sell, especially all the
and what they do. Yeah.
and it's just awesome. This place is, I mean, I got
Yeah.
$110 of free fireworks for the purchase I made. And so thank you, Kelly's Fireworks, and I hope you had a great success. And if you guys, this is your last opportunity. If you're one of these late guys that buy fireworks late because of paycheck and stuff, 4th of July's on Friday. Go to Kelly's Fireworks. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Oh no, we get ours there every year, and we've never had a dud. Honestly,
No, and if they do, they're the kind of people that will honor it.
they'll honor it. Yeah.
Yes, they would. They'll take care of it. So go to Kelly's Fireworks. It's the last time we advertise for them till next year. It's been a great partnership with them. Sponsored by her dad, Mike Sensnick. Y'all, Sensnick Jewelry. Look them up on Facebook. Sensnick Jewelry. They can ship it to your house. You can pick out what you want. You contact them. They'll talk to you about it, what it is. If it's diamond, how many carats it is. If it's gold, if it's real. If it come out of an estate, blah blah blah, whatever it is you want to ask them. You pay on. They got a ways you can pay online. They'll ship it to you. You don't even have to come to Chillicothe, Missouri. But if you're ever in Chillicothe, Missouri, stop in this Sensnick Jewelry there. Outstanding people. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love them. Kelly's Fireworks are all great unit. Heard nothing but great things about Kelly's Fireworks. All right, we got all that done. Let's go back over here and check out some comments. By the way, I see there's quite a few people tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in very much. We appreciate that, man. Hit the like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Hit the like and subscribe. It'll come to you. Give us a like or some love on Facebook there. And if you don't know we had YouTube, yeah, check out Comedy Vets on YouTube. Comedy Vets on YouTube. We're putting some of the comedians on there. Go down to hit the list, favorite list, and just list and look around. Look around the website. You'll see some old comedy from Richard Montano, David Scott, who I just did Conversation with a Comedian. David Scott did that on Friday. I got another one coming in the barrel. Mr. Roy Anthony. And then after him, looks like Pete Barlow. So I got a couple of these scheduled. All it is Meet the Comedian. You can tune in. You can watch. You can ask questions. There's my grandson. That's one of the ones going to jail. He's one of the ones going to jail, by the way.
Anyway, going to jail?
Okay. Yeah, you can ask questions to comedians, whatever you want to know about them. So we got that in the chamber. But anyway, Conversation with Comedian was on there, and check it out. So, yeah, we did David Scott, got Richard Montano. So thank you guys. Also want to thank PNC Construction. PNC Construction. Any concrete needs you need, any concrete at all, curbs, flat work, driveways, sidewalks, whatever it is. PNC Construction. There you people. And Commander, you got any more news for us?
No, I don't have any more news other than the phone company was definitely arsoned here in Cameron, and they got 2 people in custody. Haven't heard who it was or where they're from, but yeah. So anyway, they've been working feverishly out there to get things temporarily put back in until whatever. And we've got a new business that opened up in Cameron officially today. My daughter's dance studio is up and going officially. Bought the building, got her building inspection, and they're putting the vinyl on the front window of the building right now, getting ready for the 4th of July parade. So, Legacy Dance Company.
Nice.
LDC Incorporated. Yep. So, there you go.
What do you got going on this 4th of July ceremony?
This 4th of July, we've got our 4th of July ceremony put on by the American Legion and the VFW. It will be held this year inside the auditorium, not the auditorium, but the gymnasium of the First Baptist Church. That's going to be the venue for it this year instead of at the Veterans Memorial. And so that's going to be there. We got 2 recipients that we are going to present flags to. One of them is yours truly, Richie, the Bad Man of Comedy, for all of his work in advocating and fighting against veteran suicide over the years through his comedy and other outreach programs. So, Richie, congratulations on being an honorary recipient to receive a flag at the ceremony this 4th of July. And the other one is Sam Heiner, who is a fine gentleman in the community and a veteran of the Army, I believe, and he's going to be the other recipient. Long time associated with Farmer State Bank in Cameron, and real nice guy. Couldn't think of any other veterans, this year you guys just came to our mind, and so congratulations,
Well, I appreciate that.
both of you. You betcha.
Uh,
Well
Thank you.
deserved. Well
Well,
deserved.
thank you, thank you to
You
everyone
bet.
who recommended us. It's going to be an honor. I'm taking my wife with me. Might take my dad. He's coming down from Sioux City. He comes down every year for 4th of July Festival. He's like Velcro. He can't get rid of him, and that's good. I might bring him. Who knows? But I appreciate that, guys. And I can't do none of it without your help, Commander, and these fans on here and the people that book us. So appreciate that. Thank you all for that. Well deserved. I've never had a honor had a flag presented to me before, except at a funeral, and I was hoping that's that would be a different deal, but it's cool nevertheless. And Rich, so happy you're here. Well, thank you, appreciate that, BJ. Make sure you take photos of me and send them to me.
Yep. Make sure they're good ones, suitable for framing.
Yes.
Yep.
I appreciate that. All right, guys, let's get into our mysteries. Now, it's not really a mystery, but it is kind of a mystery. Let me get my little tag here because we got to do official. Well, it's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Okay. As y'all know, the 4th of July is coming up and coming up quickly. Okay.
Yes.
It's one of the major 2 holidays that me and my family celebrate. I spend a lot of money on 4th of July, food, fireworks, pool, cleaning out, the kids can swim, whatever it takes. Also, Christmas. We spend a lot on our kids on Christmas. We enjoy it. We enjoy having them over. That's it, though. Other than that, I don't want to see them. I'm just kidding.
That's it.
That's it.
Twice a year, you've overextended.
That's right. Drop the grandbabies off and get Dale stepping. But
you've overextended. You're welcome. Get out of here.
That's right. So we went out and bought fireworks like everybody else does who can afford to do it. Now, I want to cover a few things about these firework bans. First of all, we're not making fun of you, but if you have a problem with fireworks, don't be a Karen and want everybody else to shut their fireworks off because you're having a problem. You know it's coming. It's once a year. It's the same damn date every year, July 4th. You know it's coming. Take the proper precautions. Okay, take the proper precautions.
Yeah. It's simple. Just use your brain. Oh, wait a minute. They don't have a brain, most of them.
If you have animals who are sensitive to it,
yes,
check with your veterinarian what you can give them. Some vets recommend Benadryl.
Yeah.
You know?
Something to sedate them, to get them through it.
You get them through it. The booming, it's only one day a year. A lot of people love to celebrate. There is people who have problems, and like I said, we're not making fun of you guys. If you have problems, you know who you are. Take provocation, but please don't ruin everybody else's fun to satisfy you because
you got an issue.
That's right. That's not correct. But if you do decide, well, I got some rules about if you got to call 911 on 4th of July.
Yeah, here you go.
I got a chart for you.
Yep. Copy it. Write it down. There you go.
Right. Calling 911 on 4th of July. No. People are lighting off fireworks. No kidding. Yes. People just set my house on fire or set their house on fire. Yes, you can call then. Call, by all means, call. No. Do not call if firework debris is landing in my yard. Nobody cares. Yes, if body parts are landing in your yard. Yes, call. It's a no. My wife is too upset to sleep. Again, not my problem. If your wife won't wake up, please call 911.
Call, something's wrong.
And if you're one of these people who call because your cat is upset and hiding, well, I call your local Chinese restaurant. I mean, just kidding, but if you don't call. But if your cat is shooting fireworks back at you, then by all means call 911 and film that shit because I want to see that.
Yeah.
If your cat is shooting back, I want to see that.
People will pay admission to watch that.
Yes, yeah. So there you go. So we got this stuff about when we're talking about fireworks. Let's go to see how many people get themselves hurt every year with fireworks here. You'll be surprised the number of fireworks. Well, now let's do this one first. Let's do the list of states in the United States who ban fireworks. Okay. Now I thought this was going to be a giant list. Turns out it's not a very big list at all. Massachusetts is the only state that completely bans all consumer fireworks. Consumer fireworks, is the mom and pop places where you cannot shoot them off in their yard. This doesn't mean they don't have, the cities and counties might do it, but you as an individual cannot shoot fireworks off in the state of Massachusetts. 49 other states allow some sort or some form of consumer fireworks. The specific types and regulations vary significantly. Massachusetts bans all consumer fireworks, including sparklers and novelty items. You're thinking, why sparklers? Well, sparklers hurt more people every year than any other firework, believe it or
Oh
not.
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's like grabbing a hold of a welding rod.
Yeah. And then you got some dumbasses, I'm not going to say his name on here with a red shirt on, like to tape them up and make bombs out of them. So, yeah, stop that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yes, quit doing that. That's not very good for the younger generation to see that.
No, bad example. Bad example.
Yes. States with partial restrictions. Many states allow only certain types of fireworks, such as those that don't leave the ground, like fountains. Well, fountains are pretty cool, so I haven't got a whole lot of problem with the fountain part of that.
I like fountains.
There's some of the fountains now, they go 2 or 3 minutes. They're excellent. Good fountain. Hey, I like them. But we bought quite a few of them this year. Or those with limited explosive content. Some examples include California, which go figure. By the way, there's a big explosion in California. A giant firework factory blew up out there. It was a pretty good show. Wish the sun was down when it happened. That'd have been awesome to see.
That would have been cool.
But California, you know how it is out there. New York, what a shock that is. And North Carolina, which baffles me because North Carolina is an awesome state, very patriotic state. You figured they'd, wouldn't have any bans. States with county level regulations, just counties, not the whole state, just the counties, which is Hawaii, Nevada, Wyoming, allow each county to set its own fireworks regulations. Okay, and so check them out. If you're in one of these states, check those regulations out because, you don't want to, like I live, my house is on County Line Road. I live on Davies County, so right across my street is Caldwell County. So I don't want to be shooting from one county over to another county. They don't have the restriction, but I'm just saying you don't want to do that. And there's a lot of people that happens to. So pay attention to that. State with few restrictions. A number of states like Maine, South Dakota, and Tennessee allow most or all legal consumer fireworks. Okay. States with outright bans on aerial and explosive fireworks are the good stuff. Approximately 15 states ban the sale and use of fireworks that explode or fly through the air, allowing only sparklers and novelty items. Well, we ain't one of these states here. Okay. We ain't one of these states. And you're going down here and talk about Roman candles. Now, there's a big debate about Roman candles. We're going to click on here. Roman candles are banned in some countries as they have a tendency to malfunction. So does every other firework, really. They are banned in Finland and the Netherlands, and it's illegal to possess these or set off in the U.S. states of California, Delaware, Florida, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Oregon, and Rhode Island.
Well, some of the best fun we ever had as kids was Roman candle fights
in the cemetery. Yeah, I mean, come on. So
can't have fun no more.
No, you can't. You really can't. And so that's some of the bans and restrictions and things like that. We'll go check the comments real quick before I go on to something else here. I see my grandkid is texting me. Knock it off. I told you he's going to jail. So which leads me to talk about the big debate. Now, Commander and I were talking about this off air, and this is the stupidest debate I think I've heard a long time. There's a debate.
Okay, we all want to get into a debate tonight, so get ready to debate.
Here we go. There's an actual debate, a set of instructions, a manual, and a website that you can go to. And let me read this right away. The debate is how to dispose of extra fireworks. I'll read that again. How to dispose of extra fireworks. My problem, Commander, is why is this even a debate? Why do you have
Okay.
extra fireworks?
The debate is going to be over with real quick. Shoot them. Done.
Save them for
No
next year.
leftover fireworks. Why
There's a
not?
whole big issue how to debate these things, how to you know dispose of fire. Listen, I volunteer to dispose of
yeah.
fireworks for you. I would take
Yes.
them. I would just I would dispose them for you. I will send you a video of me disposing them for you, so you know you have nothing to worry about.
Yep. You know how to get a hold of us. Just contact us. Anybody out there listening has extra leftover fireworks. We know how to get rid of them.
Extra fireworks. It said some of
Anything
the
left over.
some of the complaints in that was the reason they have extra fireworks is people they get tired of shooting them off.
Well, know your limitations.
How? How?
How?
You have these festivities when you don't only have one adult to shoot these things off. Rotate. You know, we had to do it in the military called fire watch. People took turns.
Turns.
How do you? And if you can't shoot all them off, why are you buying fireworks that you can't shoot off? What is this like? Buy one get one free for next year? What you buying in bulk or something? How do you have it? That's like asking me if I got an extra $100 bill. There's no such thing as extra $100.
No.
It goes for something.
Yeah.
So now I'm daringly asking. I'm going to ask you, and I probably already know the answer. And those of you at home, go ahead and comment. How to dispose of extra fireworks? Is this a debate? Worth debating? Taking up time on CNN, Fox, MSBN, whatever channel you will get your news from? What say you, Commander? Hold on tight. Here we go.
Here we go. I'm telling you, if you got any leftover fireworks, you need to seek help. Get help somewhere. Get some counseling as to why you have leftover fireworks, because you definitely got a problem.
There's a whole website on how to dispose of them and what to do with them. And I'm about to start crying.
Just if nothing else, just get a fire going in a big metal trash can and throw them in there and then run like crazy.
And it said, to make sure the paper or something. There's a guy on there talking about, hey, I bury mine every year. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't.
No.
I pick them up, burn them, throw them in my burn pile, burn them. Hell, I might save them for the winter. They make great light of wood stove with, the extra paper and stuff. How? Let's move on. Let me check this off.
Yeah, that's
okay. Let's move on. Wow. All right. So now we're going to talk about some mishaps. I'm going to show you a couple of videos of the goings-ons that some people have lost their mind. In the U.S., fireworks cause an average of 10,000 injuries treated in hospital emergency rooms annually. Though the number can fluctuate, recent CPSC data shows that the number of injuries can vary significantly year to year, with an estimated 14,700 injuries in 2024 and 9,700 in 2023. What the hell? Did the idiots start lighting fireworks in a year? Do people come of age now and lose their mind on how to light fireworks properly? Look at that increase, man.
Yeah.
That's a $5,000. That's 5,000 increase. Right on the nose, man. Wow. Okay. There are also approximately 11 deaths attributed to fireworks each year, often due to misuse or malfunction. And I'm sorry that happens to people like that. It's a big time risk. Here's some of the fluctuating injuries. The number of injuries can fluctuate with recent increases from 7,000 to 9,700 to 14,700 in 2024, according to NBC of San Diego, My Michigan Health, and The Educated Patient. Hospitalizations, approximately 20% of these injuries require hospitalization. Fatalities. In 2024, there were 11 firework-related deaths, with most fatalities linked to mortar-type fireworks.
Just fixing to say, That's
barrel.
but didn't go off. Walk over and look down in the tube. Well, why didn't that go off? Boom. It's
Yeah.
like you gotta be
Hell,
kidding me.
and I don't want to say this rudely, and please don't take this rude. But if you're the idiot that walks and looks down that cone, I think God had a plan for you, and I think his plan became a reality.
It's to save us from you.
Yes, and it's like the guy It's like the guy who's trying to pet the tiger at the museum, and he falls in there. Okay, and he's kicking and punching the tiger, and you get eaten. I think that God's plan for you has come to fruition, right there. Yeah, it's not the tiger's fault.
Nope.
Body parts affected. The most commonly injured body part are the hands and fingers. That makes sense. Followed by the head, face, and ears. So nobody's arms and legs get burnt that much. Just face, ears, fingers, and hands, and the head. You know why? Because you just hit it, Commander. Because people look over that tube, put their little eyeball over there, and now they're looking like Cyclops or something. Yeah. Hey, listen,
mortar right through you.
I've made mistakes too, and that stuff, especially get alcohol involved, bystander injuries. This is a big thing here. This is where the malfunction comes in. A significant portion of injuries, 66%, occur by bystanders, highlighting the importance of safe viewing at a distance. I get that one. I've seen that one a lot. Sparklers. Sparklers is one of the most deadly fireworks, our most common injured firework, believe it or not. Sparklers, despite seemingly harmless nature, are a major cause of injuries, including eye injuries. Well, your fingers are real bad. I don't know if you've seen some of these guys on the news, but you got the firefighters taking a hot dog, which is about the same consistency of your finger minus a bone, and they burn through the hot dog with a sparkler when it's lit. It takes an act of God to put these out sometimes, guys. I've seen idiots grab and try to put them out with their fingers, and then their fingers are missing. Hey,
they're gone.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. The environmental impact. Fireworks can have negative environmental impact, releasing pollutants and potential contaminated water sources, though those are rare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we covered, how many injuries, types of things injure you. What percentage of your dogs are afraid of fireworks? We'll cover this one. Approximately 40 to 80% of dogs, I think that's pretty high, 40 are estimated to be afraid of fireworks, according to a Playful Pack. This fear can manifest in various ways, including increasing alertness, restlessness, panting, shaking, or attempts to hide or escape. Well, listen, the panting and shaking, that doesn't have most things to do with fireworks. That's because it's thirsty and it's hot. It's always hot in July, okay? And shaking maybe, but the attempts to escape and hide, that's a big dead giveaway.
That's a big one right there.
Yeah. And and don't forget about your furry friends. Make sure you take care of them as well.
Yeah.
Certain breeds are more scared of fireworks. Here we go. According to the new data, Butternut Box, okay, the breeds that show the most fear of fireworks are the Bichon Frise, Staffordshire Bull Terrier, Pit Bull, and Border Collie. One of the most yapping freaking breed of dogs, a Border Collie. Wow, okay. All three of these, the gorgeous pups deal with feelings of stress during firework displays, closely followed by crossbreeding. What? Oh, by crossbreds and cockapoos. Cockapoo are the crossbreds and cockapoos are I don't know where they get some of this information at, because it is the I disagree with a lot of this information, but okay. And finally, what is the deadliest firework? Based on numbers of ER treatments, injuries, CPS-SC says the most dangerous firework of all are firecrackers.
Yes.
1,300 injuries from firecrackers. Followed way behind in second place, sparklers, which we covered. 600 injuries. Illegal firecrackers, 500 injuries. Illegal firecrackers. So there you go.
And whatever you do, keep your fireworks out of the reach of your cats, just so that they don't start shooting back.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
Yes.
And
Do
if they
not
do shoot
let
back,
your cats get in there. Keep them out of reach of your cats.
yes,
By
if they
all
do
means.
shoot back, please film them.
Yes.
You gotta
Yes,
film them.
please. We gotta see if you got a cat that's that talented.
Yes, and I guarantee you, I will offer you cash money for that cat right now.
That's right.
BJ, Commander's wife says, "Oh Lord, some liberals will set up a website to donate fireworks to people who are underprivileged in their fireworks stash." Shut up. That's funny, BJ. Wow. Hey, I know I'm gonna mess your name up, but welcome, buddy. Kiwana, thank you for joining in, brother. Appreciate it. I said the ERs are the busiest on the force. They absolutely are. It's a lot of people walk around missing fingers. Yeah, and if they're not veterans and they're not farmers, they're missing fingers, and they're not construction workers. You start thinking maybe. Dean,
think about
sparkler bombs are fun. Yes. Sparkler bombs are fun. Our dogs hide. Yeah, I got a Ruger. He's a half mastiff. He's my big dog. The veterinarian said we can give him Benadryl, old country vet. So we're going to give him some Benadryl so he can go. And it don't bother him so much. The kids smoke bombs stuff. It's them big booming arrow ones that I light off. That seems to get him more than anything. So we are going to make sure his needs are took care of. Got plenty of water where he's going to be at, out of sight of mind. So please take care of your animals. A lot of people overlook them, because they're out. A lot of them are outdoor creatures, but they need a proper care too. If Karen, your neighbor, can throw a fit, at least take care of your dog. Out there. All right. So now we're going to go over here, and I'm going to show you some videos of some mishaps. And let me go here. Let me see, share that. Go back here, put up on screen, go here, make it big. Okay, here we go.
Alaska family tried to play it safe. They had their designated firework handlers here, and this lady talking about some bad New Year's fireworks here.
That's what happened on New Year's. If those fireworks were bad and it just exploded that whole tube.
Now for the show. Well, that didn't go off as planned. Quick, grab the baby.
Who did that?
Oof, that was a close call. Oh, wait. It was a bad idea to keep the fireworks stash so close to the launch pad.
Who's the moron put it in the car?
No one was hurt, but the fireworks ended early.
That party's over.
It's done. Of course, I wonder what it did to
the Kansas City
I wonder what it
Chiefs.
did to the paint job on the car.
Yeah. Whoa. All right, we'll get to this one here and make sure it's on the screen. Remove that one. Go back here and show you this other one. Wow. First of all, let's talk about that. Holy crap. I'm glad somebody finally got the kid out of the way.
Yeah. Everybody scattered and left the kid.
Who's the slap nut to put the fireworks underneath by the back of the Love Mobile there, the minivan. Gas tank is in the rear of those things. Don't they know that? Wow. Okay. All right. Let's go over here.
Well,
I'll show you another one here. We apologize.
Twiddle dumb.
Here we go.
Friday, and we know you want to have a blast this 4th of July, but it's important you're being mindful when it comes to handling fireworks. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, an estimated 9,700 people were treated in U.S. emergency rooms for fireworks-related injuries in 2023, and about 2/3 of those accidents happened around the 4th of July. Data also shows a growing trend in teens and young children being hospitalized with injuries caused by fireworks. That's why doctors recommend keeping kids away from the sparkler action and having a hose or bucket of water nearby in case of emergency.
hose or a bucket of water in case
Well,
of emergency.
I
Very good
always kept
advice.
a bucket of water to when the kids were all little to throw their sparklers in when they got done
Right.
to
Yeah.
douse them. I
And then
always.
punks. Some of them punks sit there and they'll burn you. Sometimes them punks
Oh, they
will.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Um,
was another
but
one I found on YouTube where we talked about accidental fireworks, right? Well, they
mhm.
was at a football game and they did a lot of aerial stuff. Well, they went sideways and they were taking out members of the crowd. Okay. And it shows people sitting 25 yards, if that far away from where they were lighting them off. They had that whole section cleaned out, but they were going off and they were shooting out in the field and hitting the people in the stands. And yeah, I don't know what happened on that deal, but that wasn't set up right. So sometimes that happens. But
Yep.
listen, Jeremy just came in. Hey, brother, thanks for joining us today. We're talking about fireworks and the mishaps. That one, you got a lot of adults out there. Some of them don't need to ever light fireworks again. I
No,
think
no.
they're done with the firework lighting. They probably need to get a chair and watch the neighbors light off
Just
fireworks.
sit down and be quiet.
Yeah, let the adults in the room handle the firework and lighting. So yeah, but that's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So be careful about your fireworks. Be
Yes,
mindful.
yes.
If you're carrying, please listen. If you're carrying out there, don't run across the street and start yelling at somebody like fireworks off. You know, talking about I didn't know. How you not know it's the 4th of July? It's the same day. It ain't like Columbus Day, okay, where it's a
Yeah.
third Monday or the second Monday of October, whatever it is, whatever date, 12th, 11th, 10th, whatever falls on. No, this is July 4th every single year. It happens once a year.
Every year.
You know what's coming. Take care of your pets. You know, if you love them, it's like small children. You know, don't set your small children in front. Set them up in the back where they can see. Some of them don't even care anyway. But these people had the kid right out front there. I'm sure that wasn't 25 feet or 100 feet away from the aerial fireworks. I'm pretty sure that looked like a 20-foot yard maybe. Okay. So watch your small children. Don't let your children light off any adult fireworks. I can't stress that enough. So many times children get hurt because they're lighting off mortars. They don't get it in the tube fast enough. They light
Right.
it don't get in the tube fast enough, goes off, and then we got a problem. Okay. So if and drinking. Now I'm not gonna tell you not to drink. You can do whatever you want. You smoke weed, whatever it is you do during the 4th of July, that's the time of year for you to do it, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But if you're smashed, let somebody else light the fireworks.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not showing nobody nothing by getting hurt. Anybody can get hurt. Be responsible. And let someone light them. Jeremy said, I won't be celebrating. And Jeremy, that's certainly your right, brother, to not to celebrate.
That's right.
Now, and I also know you're the type of guy that's not going to complain if somebody else does it either, as long as they're being out there, if they're being stupid. Yes. I'll go back and show that one more time. The meme I showed earlier about when to call the law on 4th of July and when not to. Okay. If you can call law if people don't call the law. Do not call law if people are setting off fireworks. If people just set their house on fire, yes, you can call the 911. Fireworks debris landing in your yard. Sorry, don't be wasting the cops' time for that. If body parts land in your yard, by all means, call.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call and say, my wife is too upset to sleep. No, nobody cares. Now, if your wife won't wake up, by all means, call. And get it on record. And don't call if my cat is upset and hiding. No. But if your cat is shooting back at you with fireworks, please call. And that's what we're talking about earlier. Please call, videotape it. Please send it to me. Send it to me directly. Send it to me directly because we're going to make you some money. Okay.
Going to make some money off that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to be overly wealthy if that happens with the video to prove it. BJ says, bottle rockets are illegal in Cameron city limits. Bottle rockets, huh? Okay. A house over Cameron Market burned down and was a complete loss when a bottle rocket landed on the roof.
Yeah.
That's weird. A
It
bottle rocket.
was Yeah, cedar shake shingles.
Oh,
And it
all the
hit,
little wooden
it caught
shake.
fire, wooden
Yeah,
shake shingles, and up it went.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No,
that,
it's not
that was a
impossible.
few years ago, and it just, yeah,
Wow.
they lost
Well,
their home from it.
yeah. Again, be smart. Think about where you're lighting them at too.
Yes.
Jeremy says can't celebrate being betrayed and ignored. Well, that's a good reason to not celebrate being betrayed and ignored. Nobody likes being
Yep.
betrayed and ignored. BJ says after the fire they changed the city ordinance. Yes, sir, they do. Now I want to talk to you about Bottle Rockets Council fire. Every year when I mention Kelly's fireworks, Facebook bans the video. Won't even let me protest it. I got a good protest rate on my videos. I win about 98% of the time because 90% of the time they're flagging me for nothing. But they never let me protest it. And he says violation of community standards because fireworks are banned. Well, fireworks are not banned in the United States. It's just in Massachusetts. The videos out of Missouri, they're not banned in Missouri. How's it go against their community standards, Facebook? Somebody call me directly. You got my phone number, Facebook. Trust me, you got all my email addresses and shit. Email me and tell me why it goes against community standards showing fireworks videos.
Right.
They're not banned. They're not banned. That 2 times a year you can legally shoot fireworks off. 4th of July, obviously, and New Year's.
Yes. And New Year's.
Or
Exactly.
New Year's Eve, what it is, So if you can do it, why is it against community standards, and why are you flagging all my damn Kelly's fireworks stuff? So I started doing it this way. Okay, I mean, I don't get it now. And you see a lot of other videos with fireworks going off in the background. You see commercials, Anheuser-Busch. Love the beer commercials, but they show epic stuff like that, and they don't ban them. So why are you doing it? Facebook, YouTube don't. I don't think Rumble does. I don't know if you show videos on Rumble. I don't know much about Rumble. I don't think it does. Twitch, I don't know. But they don't. It seems like Facebook's the only one to do that, and we'd like to know why. Because what community standards are you breaking? You're not against the law. Now, if you're naked shooting them off, first of all, you're kind of goofy. You're gonna get burnt places.
Yeah.
But
that's not smart.
Showing the nudity, fine. But the fireworks, I don't get why you guys are all up in arms about it. Kiwana says if someone doesn't like something, they don't want anyone else to have fun. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the way it goes. You're right, friend. Take comedy, for example.
Somebody's always got to try and pee on your parade.
Yeah. Take comedy, for my line of work, for example. There's people out there that want you to say what they want you to say. Don't want you to say anything else. There's a little box they want to put you in. You say this, say that. I'm not the type of guy that does that. I'm a veteran. I'm an American-born citizen. Half my family came across the Bering Straits, came down through here. The Native Americans, the other half, came here legally. We're born in this country. I'm a citizen. I'm a veteran. Okay? I've earned the right to say what I want. Comedy, listen, it's comedy. If you get offended, if you go to a comedy show and you get offended, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
And if you don't know,
you're not there to have fun.
If you go to see a man who's in this title says bad man of comedy, if you expect me to come out with a buckwheat wig on smiling, you're going to be in trouble. I do clean and I do adult. There's a reason it says adult on the flyer. I know you can read. If you drove there, that means you read a driver's book. You got license. You can read. I don't get it. So, but there's all kind of comedians like that. People get offended by what they say, don't care. That's the same thing. Kiwana.
That's just it, Richie. People don't read. I mean, you can write out all the information on something going on, and it's in plain English, easy to understand, elementary, okay? And they'll still, well, I didn't know about that. When was that supposed to happen?
Or something that's come. I see more and more. You're right, brother. Yeah, if you get offended at a joke, you shouldn't go. Right.
That's right.
Something else I see coming up pretty frequently too. You advertise something for 6 months. Let's say you advertise it for a year. Every year it's going to happen around a certain time frame. Okay.
Sure.
You attend and advertise you, buy your tickets now. Get your tickets now. Get them online. Tickets available at the door. You got every opportunity to get these tickets. You go there and like, when they start selling tickets to this event. I see people throw a fit about that. When they start selling tickets. I don't know. I've been going to 10 straight and I bought a ticket every year. I don't know where you've been. I come to these every year and never had my ticket. No, that's not true.
Nope.
If you came to a particular show, you bought a ticket. I don't care if you won one or someone gave you one, you still had to have a ticket. Okay. I've seen that more and more and more. People show up there and I don't get it. Wow. This place is baffling the crap out of me. I would love to challenge anyone who feels betrayed and ignored living in this country to take an afternoon like I spent reading about the survivors of Auschwitz. I don't feel betrayed or ignored in any way, shape, or fashion. Thank you to live in this country. Yeah, but when people say that, they're not always talking about betrayal. What is going on here? There you go. They're not always talking about living in the country, the probably place where they live at, the military. Some veterans feel like they've been betrayed by the military. I know when I go to the VA hospital, they make me nervous. They've made me diabetic. They've ruined some of my teeth. I used to have perfect teeth, and now I've had those extra teeth come in there, and they took out my native teeth and gave me some white man teeth, and so it gave me a kind of a list sometimes when I talk. I'm very dissatisfied with the VA. Now, I know they sub us out, go other places, and every opportunity I get to choose that option, I do. I'm called a 60-60. I don't know what they call it, what they do for you. You know what I'm talking about. They got TRICARE and stuff like that. Now, I'll take that opportunity. I'll go somewhere else. But there's certain instances where I can't go nowhere else. The only VA offers that service, and then I got to go. And I'm nervous when I go there because I know, they're not batting. They're not even batting 50%. And so some people talk about that. America is dumbing down. I'll leave that right there.
Yeah. I'm not even going to go any further with that.
You can see it all the time with your debates on there. I'm not going to get political on there. You know how me and Commander, we don't do a lot of political stuff. We mention it once in a while things, but I certain terminology people use just rocks the shit out of my brain sometimes. You see people out there saying, well, we don't want child molesters. Okay, that's good. Nobody else wants them either.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna restrict their websites. How are you against child molesters? And or another one that is coming up. We all agree DWI is wrong. It's wrong. It's a law. People get hurt. People can get killed. I think if you're involved in DWI and it's your fault, I don't think an insurance company should appeal, or I don't think you should have a right to go to court and appeal it. I think you need to pay.
Yep.
You need to, they need to take something years. Right. But there's people that saying, want laws now where they can drink and drive. There's actually people petition in different states to abolish that law.
Well, I got a little rebuttal on that one there.
Go ahead.
Drinking and driving. Okay. You got more people high on gummies than you do on booze driving down the road. Now you tell me.
That's a big thing.
No, I'm sorry.
I got an uncle who, if power of drinking was a success story, this man could drink. Okay. He can plow people under. He'd outdrink everybody by 10, 12 beers. Okay. That's how much he can drink. So he kind of had good tolerance to him. Well, one day he was out at the racetrack and the guy had his gummy and he's taking little bitty bites. My uncle said, "Give me that, you big wuss." And before they can warn him, okay, he took a big giant hunk of this stuff off. The story goes on to say he was on his knees, crawling around, laying around. Quit beating me up. Nobody was fighting him. He pissed his pants. Okay. He fell out of bed the next morning so his wife wouldn't know that he was still higher than a kite. So he fell out of bed, pretend like he was hurt, so she'd have a little sympathy on him. Okay. Laying in the back of people's pickup trucks, and his tidy whitey's beating on his chest like a gorilla. At least he didn't. At least he didn't drive.
Right. At least.
So yeah, there's
At
all
least.
kinds of things out there that driving under the influence, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people want to ban things like. I always had a problem with the pit bull ban. And I know this is not 4th of July related, but I want to talk about this. I had a problem with the pit bull ban. First of all, I love dogs. Okay. We've grown up in an outlaw family. We've had pit bulls. And, you know, I'm not proud to say we used to be involved in the pit bull fightings and stuff like that. But they banned these pit bulls, and they were saying out of their mouths now, if we ban pit bulls, dog bites will stop. Well, how'd that work out for them?
Yeah.
Because the pit bull, come to find out, wasn't the one doing all the damn biting. You had
Yeah.
a high number of German Shepherd reported bites, extremely high number of poodles biting. Chihuahua, although it didn't hurt some people, hurt a lot of children. Chihuahua's biting was up. My favorite breed, Rottweiler. They banned pit bulls, wouldn't buy Rottweiler. Pit bull's got a 243-pound bite. A Rottweiler bites 328 pounds,
Right.
all muscle. And you didn't try to ban them, but you want to ban a pit bull. They wanted to ban a pit bull because certain ethnicities had them, okay, and they wanted to ban them, control people. I never had, and now these cities are looking back now like, wait a minute, the pit bull's on a decline. Okay, we got to do something about it. And it's funny how many people all of a sudden had a mixed breed dog. You know, well, it's not a pit bull, this is a Rhodesian Ridgeback, or it's an Alabama Coonhound or some weird name. You know, so I'm not a fan of all these bans. I'm just
No,
not.
I'm not.
You know?
I'm not either. I mean, that's just you can't. Well, you can't regulate a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is just common sense. Of course,
Right.
I know a lot of people don't have any common sense,
Right.
but it's just some of that's got to be on the responsibility of the individual. I mean,
Right.
you can't legislate that.
And banning TV shows?
TV shows.
That's so stupid. Turn the freaking channel.
Turn the channel. Don't
watch
turn
it.
it on.
Don't watch
I
it.
mean,
I have never seen an episode of Yellowstone. I understand Yellowstone's a great series. People rave over it. Never watched an episode. Not because I
Nope.
want it banned. It's just I don't choose to watch that. Okay. I used to watch this TV series called House MD. Okay. The
Oh,
doctor
yeah.
was funny. He was a funny guy. He kind of a crude. He was kind of a drug addict. I enjoyed watching House because I kind of related to him because he was a smart mouth guy who got things done. Okay. His
Yeah,
message
exactly.
was unorthodox. But a lot of people didn't want to because he was a drug taker. Now, some of them wanted him banned. Some people said, I don't watch him, but I don't care if you do. That's the people I like to be around. You
Yeah.
don't care what I do. That's not right for you. And, we need to get more of that in this country. People stop banning about and crying about everything, trying to have everything banned because it's not. We kind of made a comment off air a while ago, and I wasn't being rude about it, but since that mass killing happened out there where and the college students got killed by a guy with a K-bar knife, and it's a mass killing. Anything over 3 is considered a mass killing.
That's killing.
He killed 4 with a knife. Are they now going to ban K-bars because some idiot choose to use it for something it wasn't supposed to for? Now, K-bar is a fighting knife. It's
Yeah.
designed to kill. That's why he used it. But are we going to ban that knife? I think it's stupid if we ban it. You
I
don't
think
want
you'll
one,
have a
don't buy
real
one.
hard time getting it out of the hands of Marines.
Good luck, buddy. Yeah,
Good
I got
luck.
one. You can get mine. There's some SEALs and Army Rangers that have K-bars, by the way, too.
I got my K-bar. It's in my foot locker.
Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere.
I don't think taking things away from people that are stupid ain't the problem. Take away the stupid
No.
people. That's what
Yeah.
we need to do.
That's how you
And-
get rid of the problem.
Yeah, go to the store, nip it. My
Yeah.
uncle used to have a saying called "nip it in the bud."
Yeah.
Take away stupid people, nip it in the bud. But guys, that's our show today. We don't want to bore you guys. I know you guys are getting ready to get set up for 4th of July. Please be safe. I don't want to read about you in the
Yes.
paper, missing a finger, or blowing part of your dingus off. Ladies, blowing
Blowing
part of
your
top
car
off.
up and leaving the baby behind.
Yeah, grab your baby before you go.
Grab the baby. Grab the baby.
Then your food or drink or whatever. But make sure you got that damn baby first now. Because I'm going to snitch on you. When that baby's 22 years old and I'm still alive, I'm going to tell you, hey, man, they forgot about you at a 4th of July party. You're over
Yeah.
having to get your Jackie Chan on over like Chuck Norris, bobbing and weaving. Okay.
This is why you're all messed up today, because they left you in an explosion.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I got video
Yeah,
to prove
we
it.
can-
You don't believe me?
yeah.
Here's the video. Check it out on your own time. You guys, thank you very much. Commander, you want to give us
Yes.
an out, please?
Yes, yes. Listen, have a very safe and enjoyable 4th of July. Take time to just stop and reflect on why we have the freedoms that we have today.
Right.
A lot of times on the 4th of July and many holidays, a lot of brothers and sisters will get down. You'll start to go into that dark place. Be around positive people, people that will lift you up, inspire you, give you encouragement. Hang around people like that. Keep you motivated. You're valuable. You mean a lot. Give somebody a call and visit with them. Find some good people to hang with this 4th of July and just enjoy life. You've made it today. You can make it another day. Hang in there, because I support you. I'll talk to you. I'll listen. So will Richie.
Absolutely, brother.
You just
So
be
well
safe.
said.
Just be safe.
So well said. So well said, as usual. I'm going to echo the same thing. First of all, you're not worthless. You have value unless you're a child molester. Then you're useless, and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, then we don't care.
But be safe, guys. Please.
Yes.
Not only I don't want nobody commit suicide. I don't want nobody dying over fireworks. Okay. Celebrate what it's for. Back in 1776, when this all came about, that's what we're celebrating. Some people have a hard time in this country. Some do, some don't. But we're all here. Listen, there's no differences. We're all human beings. We
No.
all care about the same things. We don't have any differences. There's certain things about us that are different. Hair, weight, height, whatever. Don't let those things separate you over what you hear on
No.
TV or what you read about somewhere. Put that damn social media down and enjoy the 4th of July. Take
That's right.
photos. Take photos of your family enjoying themselves. Because remember, there's somebody who's in a situation where they can't. They want to so bad. They can't. Check in on your neighbors. Take care of your pets. Next week, remember, half the year is gone. Half the year is gone. I hope
That's
you guys
right.
accomplished everything you want to accomplish. You got 6 months left before the year is done. Accomplish what you want to accomplish. On behalf of Commander, the VFW, and American Legions around, all the comedian friends of mine that are watching and laughing right now, we appreciate y'all very much. We appreciate each other. Be safe. I mean it. Be safe. Think about what you're doing. On behalf of Commander, I'll see you guys next week. I'm Richie, the Redneck Pimp King, bad man of comedy. Until we meet again, you guys take care of yourselves. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Tired of all these damn cats running around there. Commander,
And keep your fireworks out of the cats.
that's right. Commander,
Keep 'em
I
out
will
of their
see
reach.
you. I will see you
You will-
Friday morning.
Friday morning.
What an honor. Again, thank you for everyone who nominated me. I appreciate it. What I'm doing, I can't be done alone. I appreciate all your help. Thank you guys very much. I will post pictures as soon as I get them about the event on Friday. Thank you guys.